Good morning, everyone. Andrew Taco here with TNT Group posting this webcast for NakedTrader.com. The date is February 15th, and it is about 5:45 in the morning over here in Chicago. Getting some warm weather finally, thank God. But overnight here, before I even came in, and throughout the night, overnight session, there was a lot of stuff coming out. Before I came in, there's a story on Bloomberg while I was taking the train in. Liinkanen, I think his name is Liinkanen. I have him up on our blog. Post a little bit about him, a link to get a little background about him before. But he came out in the story as possibly being a top candidate for the ECB. Like we said, these names are going to be thrown around, and obviously there hasn't been an official word yet on who's possibly going to take over that spot. But his name did get brought up for possibly a top candidate. So that's something to be aware of going forward if you trade this euro or boons or anything like that. Also, Middle East unrest going on still in countries like Yemen and Iran. And keep an eye on that if you're trading oil. Obviously, if anything happens, especially in Iran, major oil supplier of the world as well as the U.S. So keep an eye on that. I know there's a bunch of things going on that they're looking to overthrow their government. Same thing that just happened over in Egypt, but keep an eye on it. It's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with for a while here. We also saw German GDP come out. This was before I came in, but the numbers came in at 0.40%, and that was versus an expected 0.50%. So a little weaker on the German GDP. Also had ZOO overnight, as well as the Spanish auction. The numbers, and I told you a lot of stuff going on, so I'm just trying to give you a little bit of what happened last night. Spanish auction both came out pretty well. There was a 12-month bill and an 18-month bill auctioned off. Both the yield was lower on both of the auctions, and the bid to covers came in also higher, and especially on the 18th-month bill that was auctioned off, the bid to cover came in at 5.30 versus 4.11 prior. So a really good bid to cover on those auctions there. So if you're looking at auctions as a way to determine if these countries are starting to kind of get their footing and if people are willing to dump money into them, these auctions came out pretty well. So a positive over there for Spain. As for ZOO, before we get into ZOO, Sweden came out as expected, hiked 25 basis points. Most economists that were surveyed, I think actually all of them that were surveyed, were expecting this, so no big surprise, but they did come out and hike as expected. The ZOO number came out. German ZOO, the current account, they're looking for 83.0, and the economic sentiment, they're looking for a number of 20.0. Kind of a mixed deal on these actual numbers. The economic sentiment came in at 15.7. I hit euros on it when it came out. Pretty much caught the bottom because then current account came out at 85.2. The current situation, excuse me. So you're looking at 83.0 expected on the current, came out 85.2, looking for 20.0 on the economic sentiment, came out 15.7. So you really saw a big move up and down in the euro. And kind of tough to trade just because it was such a shitty number. There wasn't much direction on it. That's it pretty much for all the numbers. As in these markets, I got smoked on Friday, I got smoked on Monday, and I got smoked here tonight so far. Pretty much running on E, mentally wise right now after these last 3 days. Not sure if I'm going to be coming in tonight. Kind of need to take a step back and kind of get my shit together, I guess you could say. But these markets I'm just not sure of. They're either sloppy or you get some crazy move out of nowhere that I have no idea why stuff would move like that. It's not easy right now, and I need to take a step back. But give you a little spot here in this gold, 137.34. Really big size being traded here in this gold market. I'm actually short gold right now from that exact area, and long oil from 85.11. We're trading 137.38 in gold, and we're trading 85.14 in oil right now. So a scratch on that right here. Pretty much my last trade of the night. Doesn't go my way, I think I'm going to be done. But keep that area in mind if you trade gold. Huge size. I mean, they probably traded maybe 600-700 right there. It's just been holding steady right there, and can't break it or can't really get above it either. So keep that in mind, as well as in the euro, 135.54 I think is kind of a key level to hold. I'm offering up there in case we get a pop, trading 135.39 right up on the highs right now. So if we get a pop there, I'd like to look to sell that area. But other than that, like I said, I might be not coming in tonight. Keep an eye on the blog. I might post some stuff out there if I'm sitting at home or something. But need to get my shit together and get back on track here. But that's it from here. Take it easy. Andrew Taco with TNT Group posting this webcast from nakedtrader.com. Thanks.